for next year.
Well, see, that's the thing too. The therapists, they only want to take enough class to get the CEs they need, not because they're trying to further their practice. And fundamentally, what I'm trying to get you to do is not looked at as massage. It's in another category. I think it's profitable and it's its own niche, but you know. So
I just like to learn new things.
Yeah. There's another Facebook group that I belong to called the Austin Wellness Collaborative, and it's mostly holistic doctors, and there's some massage therapists on there, but there's this one lady that does Vedic Thai massage.
Oh, that's good. You probably do a little.
And it seems more religious than anything, but she posts videos all the time.
I need to turn off the camera.
Is that okay?
You do, because you're holding
back
back
your head right now.
I do not want to say anything. I have no opinion.
Yes, you do. That's a big fat lie.
They're like, oh, you heard me in class. You think I have opinions now? Let's go have a whiskey after class. You'll find out what I really think. Holy moly.
Alright, it's just
Yeah, man, I don't know. Thai massage.
I
Weird.
messaged her, before I did this, and was like, so where did you get your training? She was like, oh, I got it in Thailand, and I went and studied from this person. And I was like, oh, is there anybody in the U.S. that teaches that? And she was like, no, you have to go to Thailand, and it's a religion that you belong to. I was like, okay, do bye bye.
Different practitioners, they go all over the map. I mean, I got a deep spiritual presence in my practice. Like, my life is my work, but it's not really separate, but I just don't go on about that. I mean, I can talk about meditation, but what about it? But, okay, what about Buddhism? The Buddha, I never met the dude. That was like 2,000 years ago. What about it? Siddhartha, what about it?
You want to straighten it out?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
I'll try.
More. Bad for me. Hold on, go back now.
Criticism, you're out here doing it.
That's not gonna hurt.
Try with assistance.
Good?
Yeah.
Try bringing it up and then compressing.
Different camps, very tribal, very territorial. I just form my own camp.
You want me to bring it up first and then come
I
back?
can't deal with all of that.
Okay.
And then let it sink and then push
tribalism
on it after it stops.
Thai massage is heavily influenced, like lineage and stuff.
Yeah.
And people are always like, "Who's your teacher?" And I'm like, "What? Like, who taught you?" I'm like, "The drunk driver."
Yep.
And they're like, "Screw you."
I'm just going to start telling people, oh, I learned on YouTube.
There you go. Just don't
That way
tell
they don't ask me
You
anymore.
would get more respect saying you
Training
learned on
with-
YouTube than saying you learned from me.
That's the way it goes, huh? For now. Let me know if it's too much.
Okay.
Getting close.
I'm going to stop here and then drop.
Super sleepy?
Okay.
Is she okay so far?
You killed Priscilla.
No.
She's dead.
Oh my gosh, everybody's done.
No.
No. Now I know.
Now you know that
Robert, do you
need to
include
work.
chanting in your classes? Yes. Thunder. Thunder. They're like, God damn it, Robert.
Yeah, that's probably good.
I took my first Kundalini yoga class a couple
Oh,
of weeks ago.
I've only taken one before, but it was hysterical. It
I was-
cracked me up.
I actually really enjoyed it.
I
Once
did too, it
you
was
just
fun.
let go of what's happening
Yeah.
and what you're doing, it was actually really fun. But I was like, when are we gonna do yoga poses? not know that there was no yoga poses in Kundalini yoga.
Kundalini is closer to like Kriya yoga.
Huh?
Kriya yoga.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like
Oh, yeah.
at the Esalen Institute years ago, I took my first
Yeah.
Kundalini class, and I
Really
swear to
good.
God, we did
Like
this.
15
Yes.
And they're like, do this for like 5 minutes. And when you're in a room full of 20 people doing this shit, you're like, this is some white people shit. I don't know what's going on. You're cracking up laughing. I don't know what's going on or what this is supposed to do, but
We
okay.
did this for like
And I got like the
8
breath
minutes,
right
and then you do breath of fire with it, so you're just like, and I was like, but the more I do it, the more I enjoy it. It's you just gotta let go
This
of
one's
like,
funny.
you're not doing yoga poses in Kundalini yoga,
That's funny.
and I'm vinyasa trained, and so
So, have you guys seen, did you watch Wild Wild Country?
I did, yeah.
Yeah, I watched that, and Rajneesh. Rajneesh is the guy in the white hat with the beard. Like, I knew him as Rajneesh, and later he changed his name to Osho, but I didn't know, like, all the history. And I watched that, and there were these sannyasins, his folks, his followers. They were dressed in this kind of maroon color, like all their clothes. And they were working, building this place, and the guys were like, yeah, we work like 16 hours a day for no pay. And I'm like, God damn, I need to start a cult. I was like, damn, I could get some shit done. Like, a guy who just does it for the spirit of the mission.
They created an entire town of people.
Dude, it's
Do that.
hilarious. It's hilarious. So, who wants hamstring work?
I'll take it.
Cool. Celebrate. Yay. So turn over on your back.
It's on Netflix, My Little Country, if you haven't seen it.
Yeah, Osho's a beast, man. I found a book of his when he was called Rajneesh. I found a book at a thrift store in Baton Rouge years ago when I was doing yoga called Meditation, the Art of Ecstasy. And I read that book and was like, holy shit. I was like, this dude is either crazy or a reincarnation of Jesus. Because I was like, oh my God, his mental breadth and scope was like mind-blowing. Like, he was way more informed than like philosophy classes. Like, he was a philosophy professor in India, by the way, for years and years. So, hamstrings.
Yes.
When do people have problems with their hamstrings? You mean right leg or left leg?
Left leg.
Left leg?
Yeah.
You left-handed?
No.
No?
That's why.
tightness here?
Yeah, that's what usually gives me like I get cramping and stuff. Alright, but like a lot.
So I just want to see like what his range of motion is like in his hip. Just keep kind of moving around a little bit. Does your low back bother you at all?
No, actually no.
No. Okay. So this is a modification of mat-based Thai massage, but I think this is a much better way to work on the hamstrings. When I sit like this is pretty safe and I'm at the edge. I'm going to bring his knee just past 90 degrees so I can lengthen my leg and pull him onto my foot. Misogyny just fired me.
Mm. Now they really fired you.
What? Moving somebody's toes? What law says I can't move toes? Exactly. Come get me. Get my lawyer. Start a cult. Then I have a religious exemption. I can do whatever I want. Don't pay taxes.
And
Hey,
not
this
pay
sounds sweet.
I
Missed my calling. I tried to be a business owner. I'm supposed to be a cult leader. How's that?
It's good.
Good. So normally, yeah, there we go. Normally I could lean a little bit more with my arms lengthened. How's the pressure?
It's good. It feels deep.
Big, broad, deep. I'm not really pushing into him, I'm pulling him into me. Instead of having my arms like this where I'm working, I prefer to lean and lengthen. The challenge I had was I was afraid I was going to fall off the table or hit the door. This was with my toes out. You notice it was my outer leg. My toes face out so I can prevent him from doing this and rolling open. In this case, I'm wanting to roll open, so I'm going to turn my toes in and let him externally rotate and see if I can wrap. There we go. So his foot will wrap right around my shin. Foot tucks behind my knee. Gives me a little open space so I can use this other leg. How's that?
It feels good. You can probably use a little more pressure.
Big pressure, big structures, right? I use the outside of my foot. It's a little sharper,
Yeah.
a little more firm.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to use big, broad foot first. And then in a second, I'm going to use my heel, kind of splitting
semimembranosus, semitendinosus, hitting up biceps femoris. How's that?
Feels really good.
Now what if I pull just a little bit right there?
Yeah.
There. So it's like I'm holding here and pulling him
Oh, I see.
onto my
Pulling
foot.
his heel.
Because my leg is already fully extended. I can deliver more pressure. If I want more though,
I see.
the biomechanics on this, I've just done it so many times I don't think about it. It's like doing tango. If I went to a tango class right now, I use my body all the time. I would step all over your toes. And then after I worked at it, you don't think about it anymore. You know, I don't think tango, I feel tango. And I feel tango. Right there. Ooh, how's that?
Feels good.
Right there? Oh. Digging deep, digging deep. If I get closer to the groin and I want to put the heel up towards the ischial tuberosity, I just turn my foot in a little bit more. Now, I can do this with women. They have no issues with this at all. None. It's my feet. Very, very different. Even if I was working on Nick here, and I put my hands right there, how would you feel, Nick? And he's a massage therapist. He's like, eh. But when I put my feet there, how's it feel?
It feels really good.
Yeah, it's got a different energy signature. It's also very firm pressure. It's not like I'm being light and loving and gentle. Like I've got a big foot just digging into his hamstrings there. It feels pretty intense. I can kind of foot press again. And normally I would be barefoot, but I'm using my socks because I just let them out of my shoes. This is a much more effective way to work hamstrings. What I think happens with hamstrings, they're a big muscle. Big muscle group. And we use little big tools to work on. You use big tools to work big structures. Make sense? That changes the physics of what's going on. So when I started, I'll walk you through this again. Bring it back up. My toes are out. Some people will do this. Is this wrong? No. It just doesn't flow quite as well in the way I have it, because when your toes are out, you're able to pull, do a big compression. You don't do this to people who have like osteoporosis, right? Break your finger.
Right.
But when I turn my toes in and let them roll open, it means I can use the same leg in a nice little flow. This is what I teach in intro time, so you can use the other leg. Very easy on my hands. Very easy. Check my cell phone. Hey, what's going on? You guys want to try this?
Yes.
It takes a little time. If it feels awkward at first, don't worry about it. And I'll go around the spot if you've got foot problems or issues where
No, actually, you can start first.
Okay.
You can go.
That's what the
Yeah, you want to go. Yeah, yeah. There we go. So it's like, it's like crazy.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Over a little. Okay. Okay. Huh?
So instead of here, here's what I want. Can we bring her past 90 degrees? Now I want you to lengthen your leg where it was. Fully. Now, pull her onto your foot. Because if I bring her past 90 degrees and then pull, perpendicular is where you get the most oomph with the least amount of effort.
With your legs straight.
Yeah.
Like he's telling her. Yeah.
Pulling.
Yeah.
That's good. Oh, right there.
Good.
That's pretty nice. That's pretty nice right there.
Ooh, your toes.
Oh, my toes.
It's okay.
Give me the toes.
Yeah.
The heels is better.
Oh, that
The
one's
heels
out.
are better.
Sometimes it use that little needle, some.
Oh, and
Over
it's
here.
yeah. Yeah, that one. I didn't realize that was like that.
I just looked at it underneath the line.
That's good too. I prefer it.
Pretty good.
For
Now that's
yeah.
better, but is that gonna hard for you?
It's like you're almost just ripping those hamstrings.
How's that?
What I
Yeah.
mean.
Pretty good?
Yep.
You got that.
So before you leave today,
Yes.
if you decide you want to be on the subscription, just let me know.
I need to be in this.
trying to think.
I wanna, I wanna be,
It's $7.
Yes.
There's like a free CE class, but it's $7. So.
I'm already
It's
in
easy.
there.
Yeah.
You already on there?
Yeah.
Did you get the CE class as well? Yeah.
No,
Like sometimes I can't tell who's who, so.
what's the secret?
Carpal
Oh,
tunnel.
that's.
Yeah,
I'd
it's
like
6
to do
hours of
those.
video
What
stuff.
do you need
You don't
from
get
us to
you
get
don't
on?
get Texas CE credit for it because Texas doesn't allow credit for this. You do.
Yes.
You don't get credit in Texas for online instruction. I'm about to do a social media marketing course. You'll get credit. I'm also about to do a self-care course. You get credit in Texas,
Oh.
but you already got your hours anyway from this.
Okay, got me here.
So yeah, you sign up on the laptop. I can help you with that class. if you want.
right there.
And fall out.
You gotta do what? Bam.
Bam,
It's
sort
like
of.
emerald.
We're gonna
They
tuck
move
in.
it.
Okay.
We're gonna kinda.
So you
Uh-huh.
kind of tuck in.
Yeah.
This way.
Oh, look at you, okay.
Presses.
And now we're gonna go.
No, you need more mat.
There you go. I think that's good.
No, well, we worked on all that stuff today.
Somebody in New
feel like
York,
it's
I
in
know,
the
feels like
flesh
they're
on
teaching.
you.
It looked like it was on a table.
I
It
feel
looked
you
like
probably did
Thai,
a heel
and
in
they're
there.
involved in the pain and science community, and they call it open body work.
Okay, there.
Yeah, it's not a lot of pressure.
And I was like,
She get more leverage.
Trying to figure it out.
okay. So what I would do is future key
It
screws.
doesn't hurt, I mean, it's not really a lot of pressure.
Should I put your foot in? Now press the button. Yeah. And 9 times out of 10, when you have their leg up specifically, if you bring them past 90 degrees, hook your foot in, and then pull into perpendicular, that's the most oomph with the least amount of effort. From the outside, it looks creepy sometimes, it looks like their femur is bending.
That's what it does. Huh?
Yeah.
Maybe just, that does good.
Is that history?
Actually,
And
you're
then
not
starts
supposed
to
to.
hook the
Right,
spot
yeah.
instead of press, then you're like, hey, what about this way, what about this way? And you're like, oh, that feels great.
Is it
That feels
Yeah.
pretty good.
Yeah.
This earlier.
I'm waiting for
That's
it to
good.
land.
Yeah.
It's like, basically.
Robert?
Yes.
Woo!
2 viewers, yay! 2, we made it to 2, yay!
He's pretty sneaky.
Robert, can you show her?
Yeah.
Does she need
But for
to
now, I'll
lean
just,
back?
I'll survive, yeah.
I'll awkwardly stop and
So,
try to
let's
pull
see.
it.
I'll build up an immunity at some point.
So from
Yeah,
here.
I like that. Yeah. Scoot up and down.
And I know they
How's the pressure?
they take
Yeah.
blood from
No, okay.
girls.
Go back, I don't see the other one.
And they
Oh
are
my
trying
God,
to
that's
sugar.
good. I like it.
There we go.
So if you had some sugar.
Yeah.
So, first one I'm gonna tell you about to do, back up.
Yes.
I want to bring it up to
That's good.
80.
You're going-
Now,
Sugar in there.
extend your leg fully.
Video.
So instead of that big long arch, now, so lean back and pull her
Oh,
over.
Alright, now.
How's that?
Yeah.
Past 90 degrees, and then pull to
That feels
perpendicular.
really good.
Much deeper.
Ooh, keep going. Okay, I was.
And it's not too much pull.
It
It also depends on your leg length. Or give her a receiver, sometimes it changes.
So it's kind of weird, right? Because you're trying to hear.
How's that?
So here, let's just
Yep. So turn the toes
Doesn't
in.
hurt.
Yeah, it's kind of just relaxed.
What's up?
You know, like this way.
And see if her shin can cross your shin.
Oh, yeah.
And if she can't quite cross, you can just sit like that, because you can just hold on. Now this leg, the foot presses down.
Much better.
Deeper. So usually what I do is big and broad to start. Big and broad, and then I use the heel.
But should she lean back more instead
She
of
can.
using her knee?
No, I'm okay.
The only thing is like because she can't externally rotate, I think, as much, you might get tired with this leg because you're holding it up.
That feels
Yeah.
really nice. Because you're holding your leg up.
There you go. And usually my outer leg will bend just a little bit and
Doesn't
tuck
hurt
in
like all
behind
of
my knee.
this.
There you go.
You wanna
Now
try?
can you grab the
Okay, so do you
heel?
want to do the other side, or do you want
Let me
to?
try and we'll switch.
Okay.
How's it feel?
Feels good.
So you're.
So bring him past 90
Yeah,
degrees.
that way.
Now lock your foot in here.
Hold on. Yeah.
Is your leg fully lengthened? Turn your toes out. Wrap your big broad arch around his feet. Straighten your leg.
Or you just want it like flat
Straighten your leg.
first to kind of open
Now
up.
lean back and pull up on your foot.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a good one.
Deeper.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's not about giving too much pressure. It's about giving the maximum amount of pressure with the least amount of
It's the
power.
outside foot, right?
Especially when you got a big
Yeah,
little guy.
right, yeah.
Little
Right now,
Thai
all you're
ladies,
doing
they'll
is
beat
just
me
kind of
up.
opening
Like,
it.
yeah,
Right.
that little Thai lady will beat me up. She'll see me, she's like, oh, Farang, money? Oh, she'll kill me. I'm like,
How's
please, I'll
this?
tip you less pressure.
How's that? That's good?
How's the ankle, like, how?
No, it's fine, it
how's
doesn't hurt
feel?
at all.
Is this leg straight?
How's it feel? Nothing?
Yeah,
Is
okay.
it too much pressure?
No, it's
Good.
perfect.
And that's the
Your wrist
thing.
got like a weird.
It's about what she feels, and
Yes.
then when she's not exerting, I'm like, perfect.
Right.
How about that?
Sometimes therapists will take a class like this, they'll actually get a little concerned because like I don't feel like I'm doing anything. And I ask them, and they're like, "What's pressure?"
Pressure?
Yeah.
It's okay?
Oh, you know what it was? It was because, no, we need to come up a little bit further.
That's right.
People driving by
Right,
going,
'cause you gotta be
what
at
the
a
hell's
90
happening? Exactly
They're
there.
talking about, no, geez,
So that when you stretch, that's much better.
Better?
That's deeper, yeah. That's good. That's
Too
really
much.
good. No, that's really good.
Okay.
I just thought of,
Yeah.
do you remember that episode of South Park where Cartman was
Okay.
changing
Oh,
like
that feels
the
really
lyrics
good.
to
Trying to
like
get
sexy
comfy 'cause I don't
R&B
feel
songs to
comfortable.
like Christian lyrics? It was
Should I,
all about
like,
I love
cross my
Jesus.
legs?
And they were like,
Gosh.
no,
Yeah,
but it
cross
sounds like
it,
you
or you
love.
can-
He's
yeah.
like, yeah, I love Jesus. Of course I love
Are you
you.
okay?
It's this
No,
wrist
but
keeps.
Mister, it sounds like you
Doesn't wanna
love
sit like
Jesus,
that.
like romantic. He's like, well, of course I love
Okay.
Jesus.
Do I need to do more tonight?
Yeah. I feel like you're slipping, yeah, like you're,
Why am
yeah.
I slipping?
I don't know.
I posted an article from The Onion on my Facebook page, and every once in a while
That's
The Onion
good.
will just
See,
hit
that's
something,
good
and it's
to-
like, it was a picture of a guy with a collection plate with a bunch of money in it, and it said, according to research,
Okay, I
most of
wanna
the money
try that
collected by
out.
churches doesn't
Okay.
make it to God. And I posted it, and some people got like a little like contentious sort of religious
I like
like,
more or
argument
less.
about it.
Yeah, more.
I'm just gonna get used to that.
Oh, I felt all that move.
Pushing myself to work.
Yeah.
It could be the scrubs too.
Yeah,
That's
that's
really
probably
good.
what
No, I actually haven't trained in Thailand. I'm a fully American-based practitioner. It presents some interesting challenges because I'm trying to adapt Thai massage to a Western audience and client base here in Texas. So
And then this is
Okay.
my branded work, what I call a reboot, is sort of moving away from tradition and like towards pain science and yoga therapy and just trying to help therapists thrive in the West.
I just feel scared I'm gonna grab your ankle and hurt you.
No.
You can do a little more.
Some people more pressure, some people less pressure.
Yeah.
Also, there'll be a difference between discrepancies in leg length from giver to receiver. It'll change the physics.
yeah, that's good.
Okay, so far, well, I need like some, I don't know, I feel like I'm skating, attached.
What is the stuff you said somebody used on their hands so it wouldn't slide?
Dyson, that was Walt Fritz using some stuff called Dyson. Sometimes he uses liquid chalk.
Okay.
So it comes in a bottle of liquid chalk so you get more grip.
What do you think this is better? How about that? It's pretty much the
That
same
sounds
thing.
good.
But I'm not heard any.
It serves the same purpose. It's just the liquid chalk is like something you can apply instead of having
Is it
pieces of
actually
Dyson.
liquidy?
It starts off liquid, but it dries real quick. You know, how, like in gymnastics, you know, they chalk their hands,
Oh, yeah,
they grip,
yeah.
same sort of stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna try the out thing.
Okay.
So it's this, right? Like, okay. So I bring.
I can actually have
That's
that.
what.
Okay, this one here is gonna set better.
It's not like this one. It's
I
just
need,
not
I need
me.
Dyson.
That's
I need
what's-
Dyson
yeah,
the size of like a beer cup
Oh,
with
yeah.
my logo on.
Does it feel good?
Yes.
As long as I can tuck it in there.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay, so the other leg's gonna come out. And then now
That's
you're
perfect.
gonna go, yeah, you okay?
Your heel is pushing.
And it's like, feels weird, right?
How
I
do you
get you.
feel?
Fine.
I can't hear you, sorry. That's why I'm trying to like.
He does.
take
I
it.
want to turn on the camera and ask questions about it. Because I would run into a
pressure?
did
This
you
side
like
of
that?
pressure?
No,
Yeah. Try your whole shoulder.
Yeah, that feels good. If you wanna work,
In the massage.
cause you wanna play it worked on a little bit.
That's better.
If you wanna
Yeah,
practice.
it's still not enough, right?
sliding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trust me, girl.
I know.
You know, like,
Figured it out, everyone?
this, it's like, it's not meant.
No, you're fine.
Okay. It's meant
So
to
let's
like.
try to block it in here.
Okay.
So my leg is straight.
Good.
Yeah. You're prepared.
Garage in front of us.
Show me out.
I don't know.
Thought it was supposed to be.
So, go back to where you were.
Okay, where was I?
I was like,
Get the leg up.
okay.
So
I only know
turn the
the
toes
little
out.
bit that Jason taught. Okay.
Out.
More out. Oh,
So it's
the other
Now,
out.
wrap the arch of your foot completely around the side of the leg.
Out.
Yep. Bring her just past 90 degrees. Have the
Yeah.
leg locked in.
Yes.
Or do you need to scoot it over?
No, it's locked.
Okay. Now, lean it forward onto your foot.
Yeah, see,
There you go.
okay, so now we're trying to
Now,
rotation.
disengage, so no pressure. Turn the toes in.
Right.
Lift up just under the knee. Just let her leg roll over. Now, let your knee roll over and let her shin cross yours.
Okay, so
Now you're going to hold with either hand. This foot does the work now. Welcome here, Texas. This is how to do it in the math-based class. You gotta remember. She laughs. It's like in Texas it works. Everyone's like, remember it's not jokes. Every time you do it, you'll be reclined. You'll be like,
Oh my
Robert.
gosh.
You just want it in 8 seconds.
More?
But this is the one that really does the work. Once this leg is completely extended, you can't deliver any more pressure. That's when you could lean back and pull her onto your foot.
This is a workout for me too.
No, I don't think so.
That's what I was telling you.
So, time massage jam
She had some DVDs too.
happens on Thursday nights.
Patients and or like friends of mine.
I'm
Anyway,
happy to work with you.
Okay.
Share with you.
And then I felt like I was too good.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like-
I really did.
Okay.
And so I felt like I could do some freaking into building. Okay, so the first one is gonna be, it's always on the outside part. Yep.
Mat-based, whatever.
So. There you go.
I'm getting sweater.
Hang on.
It's a little humid. We feel like we're in Louisiana.
Yeah, that's actually good.
It only
That's
feels like
better.
Louisiana just after it rains.
Yeah, a whole lot better.
It's a better grip on it.
Yeah. I
Okay,
can't wait to do this with my husband.
That's
Yeah, right?
Right there, that's half.
Oh, my husband loves it when I do telling him.
You're using body weight, it's a lot of pressure, but you're not even strength. No, you'll do this to guys and they're like, oh my god, she is strong.
Hey, good. That's good. And go a little further down.
Okay.
There you go.
That's a lot better. Okay. What was I doing? I don't even know what I was doing. I don't know. How you feeling?
That feels good.
Want to go lower?
Yeah.
How's that feeling?
Hang on. It's a little too much.
It's a little too much?
How's that?
Opposite leg. Nick,
What?
opposite leg. Oh, opposite.
Oh,
So
good.
when I come in, here's what
Okay.
happens. My relaxed leg is gonna just drape over their
Okay,
shin.
I'm gonna try
This
again.
feels like better too.
There, now wrap your whole big broad
Go like
arch
this.
So
around
you
the
wanna go
feet.
as close to the knee.
Steady?
Right, there.
Whole
Perfect.
big
And
broad
then just let it
arch
come down.
of your foot around her feet. So
Is that too
bring her
much?
just past
Well, I
90
feel
degrees.
like maybe
I'm sorry?
Turn your
I feel like
foot
my
like
foot
this.
isn't all
You
the
want
way
your
up
big
there.
broad
Yes.
arch.
Oh, my
Yeah.
arch, gotcha, okay.
Now your leg is
Just
lengthened. Now slowly,
And it's
lean
gonna
back
happen
and
like that,
pull her
and
on
it's
your
okay,
foot.
like I said, as
How's
long
that?
as this is hooked in here exactly,
How's
so
it
you
grip
can
feel?
pull
Now, if
along,
you need to grab a little
right?
closer to her
So
ankle,
here now
do
you
you have
extend
problems with
this
your
leg
ankle?
out.
No.
So try this. Can you grab like here and here? Or it's some manifestation of like above and
Full
below.
extension, there you go.
There you go.
How's
Because it
that?
might give you a little more length on your arm so you can grip.
Okay. Now remember,
The
you wanna
pressure will
start
come
with
from
the
leaning.
broad, right? You wanna start all that first.
Gotcha.
And
Does that make
then,
sense?
then
You'll
you're gonna
learn
do
over
the
time.
side
At
of that.
first,
It's a little
the
bit
tendency
more
when we're
bone,
learning
right?
is to muscle.
There you go.
And over time, you'll figure it out and go, oh, dude, I was really good.
Yes.
I mean, I'm not
But
doing
am I
anything.
pulling on this?
Yeah,
How's
yeah,
that
you
feel?
are. You're doing good.
Some more pressure.
More pressure?
Ready?
Okay, and then move up a little bit.
Because I'll always like want to work their hands and hold on to like,
That's a good one.
this foot mostly just hangs
Okay,
out.
oh, good, yeah,
You
that's
can
good.
hold with either hand, which is what
Yeah,
you
okay, so now I want you to go ahead and use your other tool here. You're gonna
So
pivot
just
that,
put the
there you
pressure
go.
in. Once your leg is extended, you can't put any more pressure, right?
Too much?
Once this leg is extended, then you pull it in. The challenge you have, shorter legs.
I did some
How's that feel?
Pilates, and every time I get on the sled,
Leg
it
length
would like curl up my
discrepancies
toes
change.
and I'd get cramps.
I'm gonna have to like.
Yeah, yeah.
You
okay?
No,
Right.
you're not good, but
Yeah.
you don't need like here.
Okay, so you ready?
Yeah.
You do the other one.
She told me to do.
She told me to do it, and then she realized it was a
It's just a
mistake.
try.
Okay.
So,
No,
we
this
did
is
this.
fun.
We did this.
It's okay.
Okay.
More pressure. No, a little bit
That's
further down.
We're trying to
Right there.
Strengthen the
try to
ribs
figure
and
out.
Yeah, the top part of
So
it.
you want me to pull your leg on it?
Yeah.
Sure.
I feel like I'm sliding over.
Okay,
That's
so
so
slide
good.
over.
Yeah.
That good?
Oh, I did this wrong. That's okay.
So,
I did it wrong.
leg
So
rest.
I'm like,
This leg does.
and that feels so, actually, you know what?
Bring her up past 90 degrees.
So for the next
Lengthen
part,
this leg complete.
That feels so good.
Toes
Um,
out.
To
Out.
start, I think
Big,
my
broad.
leg
Someone
is
stick was always
here.
coming
Okay.
down.
It helps to kind of lift your legs and
Past
see
90
how much you're
degrees.
gonna keep
Leg
pushing.
length.
okay.
Now pull her.
Got it.
over.
I want
If
to
your foot's too far away, you're not
There you
gonna
go.
be able to give pressure.
Big long
I
legs.
gotcha. Okay. And then,
Leg length, body sizes will change it.
Yeah. Try to
So
sit
down.
down
How's the pressure?
and bring your foot out more.
Good.
Like that.
I'm not
Okay.
so much